Okay, students, you can write what is the nitrogen circle. It is mainly important. Sometime it might be they will give sometime they will have given you a paper in structure part how to take place, the nitrogen fixation, biological fixation, and the atmospheric fixation, and the industrial fixations. Okay, these are the important things to understand. So when we consider about the when we consider about when we consider about the NO2 minus, it can become NO3 minus. Then after that, it can be released into gas. Okay, NO2 minus, NO3 minus into gas. Before NH3, we can specific know what are the bacteria. As I told before, the biological fixation take place during two bacteria, the symbiotic bacteria and the free living bacteria. The free living bacteria is Azectobacter and the symbiotic bacteria is Rhizobium. When we consider about the mimosa plant, the scientific name is Mimosa pigra or Mimosa pudica. Mimosa. When we consider about their root have nodules. Their root have like that. Okay. Nodules. The NO2 minus converted NO3 minus. NO3 minus is up to release N2 gas to the environment. The NH3 become NO2 minus. After that NO3 minus, it's N2 gas. Then we can get out what are the microbes takes place this reaction. The it is composed on proteins mainly and amino acids. After that it can release NH4 plus. After that NO2 minus, and it is up to now it is come mainly NH3 is component of the plant and the animal composers. Who is the main compost in the world? The fungi, kingdom fungi. So Saccharomyces cerevisiae and all other composts. Okay, mainly fungi. Then as I believe you study about kingdom fungi, kingdom animalia, and the kingdom mammals like that in Protista, like that you studied all these things in your grade 10 part 2 book. So NH4 plus, NO2 minus, and the NO3 minus into NO2 gas. So this is we call denitrification. Okay, this is called denitrification. Denitrification. The bacteria mainly Pseudomonas. The Pseudomonas. The second one is Thiobacillus. Second one is Thiobacillus. All the bacteria's name they have given your textbooks, dear students. Please go through your books and recheck again before you're on the exam. For Pseudomonas, the second one is Thiobacillus. Okay, you can write these names. Denitrification bacteria. Due to microbial activity on the dead bodies of organisms, the nitrogenous compost converted to the ammonium compound. As not, it is a ammonification. What is the ammonification? Due to microbial activity on dead bodies of organisms, the nitrogenous compounds convert into ammonium compound. We can call it is the ammonification. Okay, so you can write the what are the microbes. Then NH4, NH3, then NO2 minus, sorry, NO2 minus, then NO3 minus. It is mainly take place which bacteria? Which bacteria it is takes place? The Nitrosomonas. Nitrosomonas. Okay, it is Nitrosomonas. The second one is Nitrobacter. Nitrobacter. Here NO2 minus, NO3 minus, it is depend on Nitrobacter. Okay, NO2 minus convert due to regarding the Nitrobacter NO3 minus. Student, now you have clear about the nitrogen circle. Let me know, you can drop a message as much as possible. Only needs. Yeah, okay, thank you very much. Okay, so now let's move the question. Okay, thank you all. So now I hope to share the screen now. Then here you can see now you can see here the reaction has given in the nitrogen circle at the same time which X the reaction has given in nitrogen circle at the same time which X microbe is effect on this portion. I told before NO3 minus convert into N2 gas. Here you can see NO3 minus converted into N2 gas. Here that have given phrases N2 gas. Okay, here N2 gas. What is the answer? The Pseudomonas. Okay, the third one, the Pseudomonas. This is the answer. The Pseudomonas. First is the Pseudomonas, and the second one is Thiobacillus. First one is Thiobacillus and the Pseudomonas. Okay, it is mostly important. The third one, you can see here, the third one, the diagram shown below is drawn by observing the root system of plant. To which of the following plant does it belong? First one grass, second one palmyra, and third one mimosa, and fourth one paddy. As I told before, it is, you can see here you can see it is the inside root nodules. It is the root nodules. Okay, so mimosa and the soya bean and some grains, we can observe these effects. The third one, mimosa. Okay, it is the third one. Let's move on to the MCQ4. Which of the following cell does not contain a nucleus? The red blood cells, the white blood cells, epidermal cell, and the smooth muscle cell. So now you can red blood cells and the white blood cells and the smooth muscle cells and the epidermal cells. And what is the red blood cells? Mainly it is composed with our blood. It can transport oxygen, no? As I think you study about the hemoglobin. So hemoglobin is at the oxygen, it can convert it into oxyhemoglobin. It is mainly red blood cells. The second one is the WBC. What is the WBC mean? It is the white blood cell. Mostly it is the antibody. So when we consider about both red blood cells and the white blood cells, the range of red cells is the high level in the blood. The white blood cell is very low level in our blood. As I think you study these all things, your lesson before in your classes. Okay. So, dear students, you can put a message. Which of the following cell does not contain a nucleus? It is very easy to understand. Yeah, that's correct, no? Yeah, thank you all the students. Red blood cells, okay? Red blood cells. Mainly, they don't have contain any nucleus. Yeah, thank you all. Then red blood cells, it is 1 cubic millimeter of the human blood contain about 5 millions of the red blood cells. The lifespan RBC is about 4 months. Mainly lifespan, mainly lifespan 4 months. Where they can form red blood cell form in the bone marrows. Where they can, when we consider about red blood cell, they can form in the where they can form bone marrows. Okay, they can bone marrows. Don't here do any okay, you can write this student, put a small short note. Red blood cells, they have components of the hemoglobin. They bind with oxygen and form oxyhemoglobin to transport oxygen to cells. Absence of the nucleus in the red blood cells. Large surface area absorb more oxygens. They form in the red bone marrows. Like you can put a note small. They form in red bone marrow. They formed in red bone marrow. The second one, absence of the nucleus. Absence of the nucleus in red blood cells. Absence of nucleus in the red blood cells. Absence of the red blood cells. Okay. So second one is white blood cells. It is mainly give antibodies. Mainly it is give mainly it is give mainly it is give antibodies. White blood cells give antibodies. Epidermal cells and the small muscle cells, you can go through your notes and recheck. Okay, so let's move on to the number 5. The number 5, water present in a water tank. Water present in a water tank with a uniform cross section is released uniformly. Which of the following graph presents how the water pressure act on the bottom of the tank when is with the volume of the water removed from the tank? Here they have told water present in a water tank. When we consider about a tank, the present of the water with a uniform cross section is released uniformly. Which of the following graph present how the water pressure act on the bottom on the tank when is with the volume of a water removed from the tank? Students, anyone else know the answers? As I think you know this answer, you can drop your chat box. 4. And other answers? Zainab, don't write your screen. A. Yeah, 2 is correct. This is correct answer. Water present in a tank with a uniform cross section is released uniformly. Which of the following graph represent how the water pressure act on the bottom of the tank when it's with the volume of the water removed from the tank? The answer is the second. Now we can study about 6.1. Let's move to the 6.1. Consider the following statement about the human respiratory system. First one, the respiratory surface of a human is alveolus. The second one is the lactic acid is made in the aerobic respiration. The volume of the chest cavity is increased when we do the inhaling. So we want to study about mainly alveoli and the blood capillaries. What are the reaction they can do? The functions of the respiratory system, the mainly nasal cavity and the buccal cavity, like lot of rims, lot of parts available. Diaphragm. Now I hope to when we gather out the person here, mainly we know about diaphragm, all the time, is all the time. When we sleep, it is more, and after that it come. More, after that come. That is the function of diaphragm. Okay, so here they have given the question about the when we consider about cellular respiration. Respiration take place two ways. Respiration take place two ways. First, the cellular respiration. Mainly, we know the reaction of the photosynthesis reaction. We know the photosynthesis reaction 6CO2 plus 6H2O calibrate C6H12O6 plus O2. Light energy and the chlorophyll. When we see about our naked eye, the environment, all the plants are green. Why plants are the green? Because they components of the chlorophyll. Okay, then 6CO2, 6H2O, C6H12 converted into glucose plus oxygen gas. This is mainly photosynthesis reaction. When we consider about photosynthesis reaction, it is become the cellular respiration. The respiration take place two ways. Big and the anaerobic. The cellular respiration take place. It is mainly now cellular respiration take place two ways, aerobic and the anaerobic. Now I show. This is We want to change this reaction. Glucose plus oxygen use ATP energy with enzymes. It can come CO2 plus H2O plus after that ATP. This is cellular respiration. Okay, now 6th, you can consider the respiratory surface of human is alveoli walls, and the B is the lactic acid is made in the aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration. It is made of the lactic acid can made in the aerobic respiration. No, anaerobic respiration. The volume of the chest cavity is increased in the inhaling. The answer is 1. Okay. The 7th one, if the following molecule is making a polymer, could be the relevant polymer. What is this polymer has given? Yeah, PVC, no? PVC, very good. So, PVC. Here, they have given chlorine molecule or chlorine elements in the periodic table. When we consider about periodic table, there are the twin more than 365 element present, but they have given in the your textbooks 20 only elements. The chlorine, when we consider about both hydrogen, it is composed with polythene. Okay, so all are fluorine, it is Teflon, polytetrafluoroethene, like that. Teflon. Okay, now I move to another session. Okay, now we can see number 8, the electricity. The equivalent current following through the following when 4 ohm resistor is removed. They ask about 4 ohm resistor is removed. This is the Parallel circuit, we know about the circuit are available to the series circuit and the parallel circuit. We want to gather out the answer. What will be the answer? You can derivative now. The equation 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 like that, 1 over R. This is the parallel circuits. The series circuits, we want to addition the all the resistor components. And you can derive your answers and you can chat box. I can give 2 minutes. Quickly do. What is the answers, dear students? 3. You can consider this diagram because the explanation, I don't have enough time to do all the, because this is online. As I believe you study about the Ohm's law, we can, after that Ohm's law, equation V is equal IR. The 6 into R, we want to find the current through this diagram. Okay, so it is here I have given the battery also. This 6 voltage, it is plus, it is minus. So here current through this passing this diagram, and it can R1 and the R2. So here they have given the current, the 3 ohms and 2 ohms and 2 ohms like that. 3 ohms I put it 1 over 3 plus 1 over 2. Then you can gather out. Five over 6. It is 1 over R is equal 5 over 6. Then we can cross multiply and get the answer is R values here. Okay. Now I'm easy to do the circuit. Two ohms. 1 over R is equal 1 over, here they have given. Okay, here plus, here minus. Here current is through passing and it can be divided like it can be divided current. Then R1 plus R2, what is 1 over R1? What's the 1 over R1? 2. Here 2. Then all other 2. Then R is 1. Okay. Now we can find the parallel R is 1. Then we can short our diagram. We can short our diagram and we can find V is equal IR. Here 1, here 2, and we can after that same series we can find the answers. Okay, so what is the answer? What is the answer? Yeah, second one, very good answer. The second one is the answer, 3.6 ampere. Here we can find, they have given, we can find here 1 over R, 1 over R, 1 R2. Then we can 3 here 1 over R, 1 over R1, R2 plus 1 over R3, and that 4 ohm rejected, remove. Then we can equal, V is equal IR. We can find finally 3.6 amperes. Because dear students, we have a paper, we don't have enough time to do the lessons. So keep it to your mind, and we hope to move the another session. Your O-level science paper, as I believe it is not tough exam for the all students in Sri Lanka. So you can study grade 10 part 1 book and part 2 thoroughly, and you can get more knowledge, and you can do the past papers, and you can study grade 11 part 1 full. You can cover all the unit. Reg, you can go through your books and recheck the first lesson and the second, third lesson and the fourth lessons. Okay, so you can do. Then we can do the experiment 9, the incorrect statement regarding the slag in iron extraction. First one consists of iron purities, calcium oxide. I have given here the calcium. I have given here the calcium oxide is used to react with SiO2. The third one, calcium Al2O4 is present, and 4 density is higher than molten iron. What will be the answer, dear students? Tell me quickly, you can drop a message here. The incorrect statement regarding the slag in iron extractions. You studied in iron extractions methods. Yeah, students, put a message from. What is the answer? Consists of iron purities. Calcium oxide is used to react with SiO2. Calcium Al2O4 is present. Density is higher than molten iron. What will be the answer? I didn't see anyone others answers. Ola can drop message. How to extract of the iron and the iron ore. What is the impurities of ions? Hematite, magnetite, dolomite, those are the Fe2O3 and Fe2O3 like that, Fe2O3 like that. So the incorrect statement regarding the slag in iron extraction consists of iron purities. Is it correct or wrong? The second one, calcium oxide is used to react with SiO2. The calcium Al2O4 is present. The fourth one, density is higher than molten iron. What will be the answer? Consists of iron purities. Calcium is used to react with SiO2. Yeah, answer one is correct. Consist of iron purities. Consist of iron purities. Consist of iron purities. Okay, 10th one. There are the short and tall mango plants in the nursery, and tallness is a dominant character. What is the phenotype ratio is F1 generation when a cross is done between heterozygotes tall plant TT and the homozygous plant TT. How to put it one? So I quickly do and I'll explain. Here there are the genetics. Okay, you can study before on your classes, in your school or in your tuitions or anywhere, the genetics. The TT, TT. It can up to TT. It can up to TT. We can change TT. Then here TT. After that, TT and the TT and TT like that. Finally, it could be T T T T T T and T. They are have the capital T. They are have the capital T. Here simple T. So dominant character 3 and the weak 3 into 1. Okay. Three to 1 ratio. Consider the following reaction. Calcium carbide and the HCl acid, they are the react, and after that they can reactors and the produce. They can product. These are the product. These are the reactors. What is the product? What is the product? These are the product. Then they have given, if 5 moles of CO2 is emitted, find the mass of HCl reacted. What they ask here, if 5 moles of CO2 is emitted, find the mass of HCl reacted. What they have given, we want to do carbon dioxide, and they have given the molar mass. Carbon is 12, hydrogen is 1, chlorine is 35.5, oxygen is 6. What will be the answer? If 5 moles of carbon dioxide is emitted, they have given 5 moles of carbon dioxide, 5 moles. Find the mass. They ask about mass. Then we study about we know the moles, 5 moles, and mass. What is the mass? They ask. And what is the molar mass of the CO2? 12 into oxygen is 16, and 3.32 and the 44. The students, you can get answers, quickly do. It is easy questions. How to find the answer? They ask about if 5 moles of CO2 is emitted, find the mass of the HCl reactor. The answer is 182.5 grams. Then we can consider, get the mass. We can't put it this one. If 5 moles of CO2 is emitted, find the mass of HCl reacted. If 5 moles of CO2, they have given the moles of 5 CO2. But they have asked here HCl moles. This one or this one or this, what will be? You can think about and get answer. I will give 2 minutes. Yeah, the answer is 3. When we consider about number 2, 12, yeah, what is the answer? 365 grams. That is correct answer. Dear students, why are all silent? Quickly do what the reactions? 180.2 grams or 36.5 or 300. Here they have the given reaction. 2HCl. They have given. Yes, I can do, dear students. I don't have enough time to explain all these things. Calcium carbide and the 2HCl, calcium chloride and plus CO2 and the H2O. If 5 moles, they are asking about 5 moles of the CO2. Then we know the two equation of the concentration due to regarding N is equal CV. N is equal CV and the N is equal mass of, what is the answer? 11th. $365. Because we want to add 65 grams mole into 10 grams. After that, we can give the final solution. 12. All the belonging organisms are found in marine conditions. In Coelenterata, in Echinodermata, in Arthropodas, in molluscs. All the belonging organisms are found in marine conditions. What will be the answer? Coelenterata. The second one is Echinodermata. What is the Echinodermata? What will be the answer? All the marine conditions. the marine condition, when we gather out the marine conditions, it's move on to the Coelenterata, sometime Econodermata, and the Arthropoda, probably Arthropoda cell wall made up of chitin. All the aquatic most of marine Coelenterata. It is Econodermata. Also, we can get the Coelenterata or the Cnidaria. The Coelenterata or Cnidaria, all are the aquatic and mostly marine. You can write features of the Cnidaria. You can write the features of Cnidaria, all the aquatic and mostly marine. The hydra, sea anemone, and the jellyfish. Few of them are freshwater dwellers. Few of are the freshwater. The annelida worms, earthworms, and the leech and the nereis, they have the segment. The segment called annuli. The molluscas, slug, and the cuttlefish, octopus. Econodermitas, they all are the conditions of the marine. They all are the marine. The Econodermitas is the answer here. The Coelenterata, some are marine, some are the freshwater. The arthropodas, cell wall made up of chitin. The mollusca, they have live freshwater and marine habitat. Multicellular. Okay, you can think and you can remember it. It is a multicellular. Okay, triploblastic. 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 Okay, let's move on to other session. The incorrect statement regarding slag during Fe extraction. First one, density higher than molten iron. The second one consists of impurities present as a mixture of two compounds. The relevant compounds are present along with the hematite. The incorrect statement regarding slag during Fe extraction. What is the answer? Second or third? Consists with impurities. Present incorrect statement. Yeah, 3. Present a mixture of two compounds. That's correct answer. Yeah, thank you.